And Penelope, you, I know, have been one of the many people who've helped hand out those awards at Buckingham Palace. It happens a couple of times I've done it myself, actually. It happens a couple of times a year. And, I mean, I've seen for myself just how much it means to people when they get those gold awards, and the Duke of Edinburgh would sometimes be there walking around and greeting them and congratulating all the young people who turned up.
Yes, yes. It was just remarkable, the pride that these young people had. And he was just enchanting with them. I remember on the way out, he was talking to one of the leaders, and he said to her, "Did you do a Duke of Edinburgh?" And she said, "Yes, I did, sir." And "Did you get a gold?" And she said, no, I'm afraid I didn't, but I got my silver." And then he said to me, "Did you do a Duke of Edinburgh?" And I said, "Oh, no, sir. It actually hadn't started by the time I left school." He said, "Oh, I think it might have done." And I said, "No, no, it hadn't."
But, I mean, the Duke of Edinburgh Award scheme is probably the most famous of his charitable schemes, but he did so many more. You were involved in some of them.
Yes, well, certainly the Commonwealth Ex-Service League. And I did another, well, not a charity, but I remember I think it was the 50th anniversary of the Queen's coronation. Prince Charles decided to give a party for all the family to celebrate, and he asked various actors to do turns of the period. And at the end of it, I was introducing all the actors to Her Majesty and the Duke. And before I went to the line-out, I said to my husband, "Oh, will you take my handbag, please?" And he took it and stood. He wasn't in the line-up, just at the end of the room. And I introduced all the actors to the Queen and the Duke. And then they were going to leave. And as they left, I said goodbye and thank you very much indeed. And on the way out, I said, "Oh, may I introduce my husband?" And they said hello. And the Duke looked down at Roddy carrying my handbag and said, "Well, at least that's one thing I've never had to do."
And tell us finally,